Look to Lift Others is a brand new international movement that we just began, absolutely free, to give people ideas on how we can become more compassionate, more helpful to those in need and just to everyday people in the world. Hey, David Essel here. You know, for the past 45 years of being in the world of personal growth has opened my eyes to so much suffering in this world that I never would have seen had I not chosen this profession. And I love this profession with all my heart, which is why I started this brand new movement, Look to Lift Others. It's an international movement. We're encouraging people from all over the world to come and to join it. You just either go to talkdavid.com and you can find it right on the homepage, or you can type looktoliftothers.com. Either way, talkdavid.com is probably easier, right? Just remember that. And right on the homepage, you can click on it and go to the master page that explains everything. But this has come about because I've seen over the last 6 years or 5 years since COVID that we've really have an extremely angry, irritable world. The wars are a great example of that. You know, the energy has been building and building. Negative energy has been building, anxiety, anger, etc. And of course, it turns into war in the household, in the streets, in other countries. We start having less compassion, less understanding, less patience. In traffic is a great opportunity. In schools with bullying. You know, it's all over, and we really do need to change it. And I believe 1,000% that this new movement that we have created, Look to Lift Others, is going to have a massive impact on this world. We already have stories on the website of people that have been looking to lift others, and they've done it, and they tell some pretty cool stories. There's a young woman, as a matter of fact, that was petrified of the homeless, and she would go into the same convenience store every day, and there'd be the same guy sitting there, and she would come from the other side so she didn't have to pass in front of him. And one day we were talking about this movement that we're creating, and she read it on the website, and it blew her away, and she said, "Oh my God, David, that means I need to do something I don't want to do." And I said, "What's that?" She said, "I need to say hi to this homeless guy that's at the same store every day. I've been avoiding him on purpose." So as the story goes, she went and she looked at him, and he was staring straight ahead. He was extremely depressed, and he looked up, and she just waved and gave a little smile, and he lit up. She went into the store, and now she says, "David, every time I go to that store, I look for him, and all we do is smile and nod. It makes the biggest difference in my day, and I think it does in his too." See, we're looking at small things. You know, I have one of the videos on that page that you'll watch is my interactions with a crippled man, which is just an incredible thing that I benefited from greatly. You know, when we look to lift others, we're lifting ourselves too. You know, and this is the great thing. Everyone wins. There's no one that loses, and it doesn't cost a freaking penny. Look to lift others. You know, we have a video of, I tell the story of one of my children's book that's about looking to lift others. And in the story, I tell how it came about. It's a fascinating story on that webpage. And so I want everyone to get involved. You know, all you have to do is put a little note on your dashboard or somewhere in your car that says, "Look to Lift Others." And when you get out, every time you get out of the car, just look around. You know, does someone need a hand at the grocery store? Does someone need a hand opening a door? Their arms are full of packages at some other type of store. You know, is someone sitting there, maybe a homeless person, you can offer them a sandwich. You know, it's little things. You don't have to do big things. Letting people in front of you in traffic, I know that drives people nuts. I'm not going to let anyone in front of me. But with Look to Lift Others, we do. And if we get a wave, great. And if we don't get a wave or a thank you back, great. It doesn't matter, because we've done something to help change this world. Some people have said, "David, this is too Pollyanna. You know, this is something that's never going to take off." And I can tell you, Martin Luther King Jr. probably had the same thing said to him a billion times when he started his movement for civil rights in the 50s and 60s. And so I'm not going to say that this is going to reach the same level of the human civil rights movement, although it could. I just want this world to change. We have all the opportunity to change. And one of the other things I encourage people to do when you look to lift others is to get the hell off the news, just to eradicate it. You don't need it. There's nothing good coming out of it. And it might even decrease you from looking to lift others, okay? So, hey, join the program. It's at talkdavid.com. If you want to become an ambassador, let us know. We are bringing people. It doesn't It doesn't cost you a penny. It just means that I'm serious about being part of this program. So we'd love to put your picture there. If you have a website, if you're already doing things to help others, we want to celebrate this world in a completely different way. We need to get out of this insanity that we're in. And I want to be one of the leaders. I go out every day, no matter where I am. I'm getting out of my car. I'm going into stores. I'm always on that lookout. And I want to share this. Just because I've been doing this for 30, 40 years doesn't mean that it's going to take you that long to get it. Trust me, it won't. You do it a few times, you're going to want to continue to do it a few times. Okay, so you have a beautiful day. Join the program. Look to lift others at talkdavid.com. Let's reunite instead of divide. I'm David Essel. Have a beautiful day.